A former paratrooper in the Army was given top secret security clearance, despite the fact that there is apparently, based on his social media activity, clear documented ties to white supremacist organizations and, in fact, Nazi-specific ideology. But that didn't stop the security clearance. This is Killian Ryan we're talking about, arrested on the 26th of August, charged with making a false statement on his Army application for a secret security clearance. It was discharged the same day for multiple drunk driving violations. So those are the things they actually got him on, to be clear. Criminal investigation uncovered violent and racist remarks on multiple social media accounts, which had apparently eluded the agency, which was looking into him for his Army credentials. So we're not going to go through all of the things that he has said or was alleged to say, but let's focus on one that I think really sums it up. On one of his accounts, Ryan allegedly posted, "I serve for combat experience, so I'm more proficient in killing N-words." He apparently also used Nazi Ace 1488 as one of his social media accounts. 1488 is, of course, numbers that are associated with Nazi ideology. Just in case Nazi Ace didn't really sell it, he wants to make sure that you get the numbers in there too. But look, what he is saying, I'm sure, was what he actually wanted that training for some sort of hypothetical future race war, so that he could kill non-white people. And that, when we talk about the infiltration of police departments as well as the military, especially the special forces, apparently based on some good reporting, this is what we're talking about. These are people who are going to infiltrate that group to learn what they need to do to commit terror attacks and other sorts of domestic extremism, Jessica. Now, this guy they eventually caught, but if he hadn't been a drunk driver, would they have actually caught him? Would they have found this other stuff? Because they apparently didn't look too closely.
It's such an interesting story. It really highlights this narrative we have of the government is so far left. Biden's a socialist. Biden's a commie. The government controls the economy and has way too much power. No, we have to say that corporations have the power in the United States. The government has been refusing to regulate corporations for their exploitation of labor and their unrestrained profits for quite some time. If we have such a far left government, why is it the case that we're always finding Nazis and fascists and racists in the police and in the military? But you never really hear stories about them finding, I don't know, socialists in the military, people with extreme views in the other direction. I don't know, just a thought experiment for everybody.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people who are like infiltrating the special forces so that they can learn what they need to overthrow the government to put the Green New Deal into place. That's not really how it works out. It's not like why didn't you find those inflation TikToks that she had put up before she was. But honestly, they should be looking for more of this. And these people are enthusiastic about bragging about how xenophobic and racist and misogynistic and homophobic they are. So it shouldn't be that hard to find. But if they do start a program of looking into this, you don't think that Tucker Carlson is going to do entire monologues about how this is censorship and this is the wokening of the military and all that? He doesn't care at all that this guy was in there. He's not going to cover it. This isn't an example of racism. They're just moving on past this. You can find this guy. But by the way, how many the Coast Guard, the potential terrorists that they found? You can find tons of these. It will never get through to them because they don't want it to be discussed. They're in favor of people like this, and they don't want the spotlight being put on them. By the way, at least 95 people charged at the January 6th insurrection served in the U.S. military. This is not one bad apple. This is literally 100 bad apples in one particular extremist attack.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that said, unless you have a quick final thought.
Super last thing. In Germany, they've experienced the consequences of letting fascism rise, and now they take it very seriously. When they find people in their police department and in their military that have extreme views, that are sympathetic to Nazis, they have disbanded entire police departments because of one group chat. And I really think we need to take the rise of fascism as seriously as they do.
Yeah. And that's what would be necessary.